Hello and welcome to Green Mushrooms. Just a quick video today to talk about my impressions of the Monster Hunter Rise demo. Now, I've never played a Monster Hunter game before. I know they're hugely popular. Was this demo enough to convince me to pick up the full game? Well, let's get into it. I really didn't know what to expect going into this demo. As the game's called Monster Hunter, I guess I thought it was more than likely there were going to be some monsters and some hunting. And I was right, both those things were there. But what were my first impressions? Well, when I first started playing, everything seemed quite complicated. It took me a while to get comfortable with the controls, and there's quite a few mechanics to get used to. There were loads of text boxes to read explaining how things work, and it was all a bit overwhelming. It was a bombardment of information. Even the HUD seemed quite complicated at first. Anyway, so that was my impression in the first couple of minutes. This game felt complicated, like it would take a lot of time to learn and even more to master. And so the question arose, is it worth all that effort? But then I got into the gameplay, exploring beautiful environments, collecting things to power up my character, ancient ruins, lush forest, and beautiful waterfalls that look almost too good to be running on the Switch. I was introduced to my furry companions, a badass cat warrior, which I believe is called a palico, dressed up in armor and fighting loyally at my side, and a massive dog, or palamute, which I was able to ride into battle. These animal companions are so adorable, they almost make the game worth buying all on their own. But there's more. The combat is fantastic. To be honest, it took me a while to get used to, because as a human, you move slow. It seemed impossible at first to avoid the attacks of these giant monsters. But then I realized, this is not just a simple hack and slash, it's smarter than that. You need to observe the movements, dodge when they swing at you, and then attack when you get the opportunity. There's a rhythm to it that's deeply satisfying. And you also have lots of tools at your disposal, including an insect that lets you shoot into the air, and the ability to capture a monster to use against another monster in battle. In conclusion, while I'm still not entirely sure what the full game is going to look like, this demo gave me enough to convince me that it's probably worth buying. It's the type of game that will take a lot of time to master, but I have a feeling that the satisfaction that comes from taking down these giant beasts will be worth it. And that's it for this video. Look after yourselves out there, and until next time, happy hunting.